movement was Americans coming together and saying, America is about liberty, America is about opportunity. We've taken it for granted, and now it's under assault. The Reagan Revolution is coming here. I am for Pat Hughes because he stands for traditional values, the things that have made this country great. And I got to tell you, I was upset when you asked me, and I'm just going to say it, Mark Kirk, who they say all Republicans are united by, he voted against banning partial birth abortion. He voted against defining marriages between one man and one woman. He says he's strong on the military until the going got tough. And he voted against a surge and ran TV commercials up in Chicago bragging about how he had told George Bush to his face that it was the wrong strategy at the wrong time. He gets an F from the NRA. He's a gun grabber. All of the people I'm going to mention are personally supporting Pat Hughes. So let me start with the people who can't be here today. Steve Donaldson, the Effingham Republican chairman. Gail Wolfe, the Moultrie Republican chairman. John McLean, the St. Clair Republican chairman. And John McLean, you might say he's a diehard Hughes supporter. Count that, John McLean. Cheryl Hartman, the Stevenson County chairman. Don Metzler, the Madison chairman. Jan Kloss, the Winnebago Rockford chairman. Mike Amrazowitz, the Warren chairman. Dave Pfeiffer, the Waukegan chairman. Nancy Kubalanza, the Grant chairman. Bob Cook, the Wakanda chairman. And there's two that wanted to be included. Dr. Ed Ragsdale, who was the former Madison County chairman, but he wanted to be included because he was there at the beginning, one of the original supporters of Peter Fitzgerald in the primary. He's been a conservative before it was cool to be one. And Steve McGlynn, the former Illinois Republican Party co-chairman on it. McLean County chairman, businessman, Christian, conservative, my friend, John Perry.
And so here today, as I serve as the county chairman of McLean County, and I serve on the executive committee of the County Chairmen's Association as their treasurer. Mark Kirk is one of those individuals, and I told Mark Kirk this earlier this year, that I wish that he would step out of this race. We had a conference telephone call with him, and I told him, I said, Mark, you don't mirror the values of the Republican Party. And I don't know why you want to hold that position when you're not a real Republican. You're a rhino. And we need to get rid of the rhinos in the state of Illinois. Now, and I thought Pat Brady was a wonderful guy, and I still think he is a wonderful guy, but I think he has bought into the Chicago politics that conservatives can't win. Well, you know, Al Salvi ran in the U.S. Senate race and beat his guy, and everybody was saying that Al Salvi couldn't win. Peter Fitzgerald got into the race, and Lolita Dietrichson, everybody said that Lolita Dietrichson was going to win, and yet Peter Fitzgerald was the candidate and became our next United States Senator. And when the National Senatorial Committee came down and said that they were going to support Mark Kirk in Illinois, and the so-called establishment of the party said that they were going to support Mark Kirk, and I started getting telephone calls that said I had to meet Mark Kirk, and I had to bring him to McLean County, and I had to do this, and I had to do that. And I go, wait a minute. Why do we want to uphold an individual who does not represent the values of the Republican Party? Why do we want to try to have a Democrat light for a United States Senator? When a guy goes and votes for a bill that's going to cost the average taxpayer anywhere from $100 to $130 a month, and they don't think that that's very much money. And I said, if you're so that far out of touch with the American people, you do not deserve to be the next senator from the state of Illinois. So I believe that we have a chance, and I have always told people, and this is maybe a corny analogy, but in the primary, you have a choice of what you want to order to eat off the menu, because you have a list of candidates for whatever various reasons. You like this one or you like that one. But in the general election, you're going to have to eat what they're serving you. And I don't want to be served Mark Kirk in the general election. We all have to continue to work hard, get out there, and get behind the person who we believe will bring us good common sense government, because we've got to change what's going on in Washington, D.C. So I am here. I thank you for the opportunity to come in and speak, and let's get out and work hard for the candidate who we believe in and that we make a difference, but we do not need Mark Kirk in the United States Senate. Thank you.